There we go.
Hello.
こんにちは、皆さん。今日は日曜の日本語です。戻りました。
Finally.
やっと戻りました。はい。
やっとね。
今日はカタカナを続きます。今日はかきくけごそさしすせそ。はい。
はい。
はいはい。Hi, everybody. If anyone is here, we're gonna do Katakana lesson number 2 with Kakiku Keiko and Sashi Susei So. We have been behind on doing these streams. So, we're catching up, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna catch up.
We're gonna catch up. We're gonna give you guys some more info, you know. And I think since writing them out goes pretty quickly, we'll probably do some more basic phrases. I know a few people who are going either this year or early next year, and they're like, what should we know? So we'll start throwing those things out as well. And our tips and advice on kind of if you're visiting Japan for the first time, things you should know.
Yeah.
You should definitely do that. Let me get my tablet set up. Okay.
I am very low energy because yesterday I had a first con and I had to tear down a garage sale today. But
always fun.
I got to see at HearstCon. I did not know he was going to be there. Tim Capello. And if you don't know who he is, have you ever seen the movie Lost Boys? He's in that movie. He's the saxophone man. It was great. And he played the Lost Boys theme song. And it was great. And he's really nice.
Alrighty then.
It was really funny because there was a moment where he just started talking to the audience. And I'm like, the venue that I was in, I was at my table. So I got like the free concert. It was really great. And he's like, no, a lot of people, you can interpret this song however you want to. It does have overlaying Christian themes. But, you know, we all do. And he just started talking about religion and stuff. And he's like, all right, so here we go. Next up, how would you guys feel about going to Vampire Church? And everyone went, wow! Yeah, it was great. Wild.
Oops, wrong one. There we go. Let's get this writing up.
How are we doing, Cool Gamer? What's up?
The usual. My brain is all over the place. All over the place. Probably should turn that on. Whoa, that made the screen go very blue. That's weird. Odd. All right. So we're doing Kakikuke Ko for Katakana today.
Yes. Indubitably.
And as a friendly reminder of what they look like in
Hiragana.
Because
a lot of these ones are fairly similar.
Yeah.
Ka and Ki and Ko are definitely very similar to their hiragana counterparts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So here we go. Who was that?
We go with Ka. So Ka's only going to be 2 strokes. And it looks almost identical to the hiragana Ka. Except it is a lot more angular and doesn't have the little tiny mark at the end.
Yep.
But it's like the same thing. There's, yeah. Yep.
Super basic.
Mm-hmm.
Just angular. Does it have a... Yeah, it does have a flick. Yep.
Yep, it does.
Yep.
Very simple. Ka.
And then Ki has 3 strokes.
Mm-hmm.
Still kind of at a slant. And then very simply,
Thankfully,
just
you
go.
don't finish it. Yeah. Don't finish the ki in hiragana, and you've got ki in katakana.
Yep.
Just stop what
Mess
you're
up,
doing.
you might figure it out.
Yeah.
And ku is 2 strokes.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, we're usually going top down unless we're not.
Mm-hmm.
And then that.
Boom. Kind of looks like a 7 with bangs.
Yeah.
It's a 7 with
Just
bangs.
A,
There you go.
Yeah. And slightly curved.
Yeah.
You want kind of that curve on it. Kakiku ke. Ke. Ah, ke areja.
All right. 3 strokes for ke.
3 strokes for ke. Schwamp.
Schwamp.
Oops, that's a long schwamp. Schwamp. Straight schwamp. There we go.
There we go.
And then down.
Yes.
So, ke.
I don't know why, but I really like ke. It's just, it looks nice.
It looks nice today.
Mm-hmm.
And then ko is also very simple. It's like an open mouth.
Basically, for ko, you're just gonna connect.
Wait, is the top just that, or is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not 3. It's just
No,
2.
it's just 2. So with hiragana ko, you're basically connecting them with one line.
Yep.
And now you've got ko.
Yes.
But if you make a full box, you're making an entirely different katakana. All right, y'all?
Oh no, I left my water. I spilled my tea today.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm having a cookie as a treat.
On the couch.
For all the hard work I did.
So again, katakana used for foreigner names. A lot of
Borrowed
words. So like certain, I feel like when you go to the zoo, a lot of animals will be written in katakana.
Yep.
Things like certain technological things like air conditioning or air con.
Yeah.
That's written in katakana.
And a lot of onomatopoeias.
Onomatopoeias.
In like manga and stuff are going to be katakana because it is for emphasis.
Yes. So yeah. I don't know if we want to write. The only thing that's coming to mind is kaki, which is like it's clam, oyster thing. Yeah. It's a seafood. I feel like I've seen that a lot.
Kakigori, is that in katakana?
Kakigori. Kakigori.
Kakigori. I'll look at it. Hold on. Kakigori.
I feel like it's one of those that they.
No, it's not. It's in hiragana.
Yeah.
Never mind.
But I could picture them writing it in katakana like at a festival or something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but I mean, like if you just write k, like that's kind of it can be a laugh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's why we're doing double lessons and adding in phrases because unless the word comes up, it's kind of hard to be like, this is what it's like, guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the same as hiragana where we can just give you a bunch of vocabulary.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're going to do is we're also going to put the next bunch on this page. Let me erase all of these. It would have been easier if I just opened it again. Which way is easier? Because can I open 2 at a time? I don't think it'll let me open 2 at a time. Silly. I'll just start erasing. It's Sashi Tsuseso, right?
Right.
Okay. All right, so while I'm erasing these, things I was thinking about earlier, because I did just have a conversation with a acquaintance, friend, person. They're essentially, they know they're my brother's friend, and now I am in the loop.
Mm-hmm.
But they're going in the fall, and they're like, what should we know? And I'm like, well, let me think about it. And the thing is, you can learn as many phrases and words, which you should, if possible. You should, especially if you plan on going to like the more traditional places, and if you want to try to communicate, then yeah, learn as much as you can. But the biggest piece of advice, honestly, is do also watch Japanese TV, like not anime. It's not the same. You have to watch either J-dramas or news or just TV programs, because you'll see people actually talking. You'll hear different speeds, and you kind of see how naturally what the context is. You know, try to watch it with subtitles if you can find it. And I think that will tune your ear to it better, because even if you can say, hey, where's the station? If they give you like a 6-step directions and you can't tell one word from another, then it's moot. Like,
yeah.
Still lost. That's why we have Google Maps. So yeah, watch some J-dramas, watch some TV.
Yeah, variety shows. You'll get some real Japanese on variety shows.
Love the variety shows.
Yep.
But they do speak pretty quickly, especially like when the comedians are there. So it's good practice. It's just, you do need to train your ears as well as your tongue.
Yep.
All right, Sashisu say so. Again, we're in Katakana, so the hiragana comparison. What word did I want to use? Compatriots are here. I forgot if we did this in 1 or 2 strokes, but
oh yeah, that one. Yeah, I do it in 2. So you're good. Yep.
Okay. That is a pretty.
No, I do it in 1, but yeah, you're good.
You can do it in both.
You can do either. It's fine.
Yep.
We've agreed on that.
So in katakana is 3 strokes. Whoops, that's not the brush. That's not the brush.
Give me the brush. Yeah, give me the brush.
Is it horizontal first on this one?
For sa? I feel like this is one that I've always gotten wrong.
Google.
I will look up.
Google it.
Whoops, not hiragana. Katakana. No, sa's horizontal first. Okay, I was right. Yeah, horizontal first and then the 2.
Yep. Horizontal. Why are you giving me a tag? There we go. So sa will be 3 strokes, short on the left and long kind of curves on the right. Oopsie, I don't need it both spots. Oop. Not like a drastic curvy curve, because none of these are like super curvy, but a little bit of curve in there. Sheet kind of looks like the hiragana sheet, but it's like broken. So it's technically 3 strokes. Yeah.
I've never considered it looking like hiragana she at all.
Oh. Well, you put a little dash.
I've always been told it's like a crooked smiley face.
I mean, yeah.
But I've never heard it compared to that, to the actual hiragana she in any way.
Well, then just go with the crooked smiley face, guys.
Yeah. Crooked smiley.
But that's how I remember which way is which one. Because when you're writing, I don't have a good place, but when you're writing sheet, you go top down and then you curve up, and it's top down, curve up. When you do suit, you go dash dash and you curve down. So that's how it's easy to tell the difference. But no worries. No worries. Crooked smiley face. One of them.
Mm-hmm.
So
There will be a very difficult difference with she for the katakana side of thing, because there's one that also looks. There's actually a couple in katakana. It's she and tsu, and then so and oh no, yeah, so and also very similar, and that's where your stroke order is absolutely important.
Yep.
And your stroke direction is extremely important, or else you write something completely different.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I don't think any of the katakana are more than 3 strokes.
I don't think so, yeah.
So it is relatively easier to memorize everything. Set is similar to the hiragana se, but it's only 2 of the 3, so you don't have to do the little short guy, if that helps you remember. And then so, now we won't have to worry about it confusing it until we get to the end of the alphabet. But it is a very short stroke, top down, and then you cross the other way like that. So it does stay open and disconnected. But it's very important that both your strokes are going. Yeah, that's so, right?
Yeah.
What the heck does look like?
It's opposite. It's up. Wait, did you draw? Yeah, you draw down. So down is so on that last one, and then you draw that line up.
You go,
Yeah.
That's why it's confusing, guys.
It's why, yeah, it's very difficult. And then there's also no. No is
just line.
It's so without the duh, without the 10. Yeah.
Cool. So there are your katakana introductions for kakiku keiko, sashi susei so. Always try to pronounce them out loud, just so you can get used to the rather monotone, but not totally monotone pronunciation. I'm gonna grab some water real quick, and then we can jump into some like, hey, you just woke up in Japan. What do you do? Stuff.
Okay. Sounds good. I'm multitasking. I'm sorry. I'm just really tired, everybody. Really, really sleepy and trying to figure out who my favorite character is so far this year without doubling up on a book. That's gonna be difficult.
Ta-da. Any questions in the chat to start us off? No, just cool gamers here. Appreciate you, bud, pal.
Thanks for coming on.
All right, so we're gonna save this. This will go up in the Discord. And we're just gonna start a new document. So, I guess I'll write the prompt. You wake up in Japan. What do you do?
Where'd you wake up though?
Let's say you woke up in Tokyo because,
like, on the street, or like, are you in a hotel room?
You're in a hotel.
I need the specifics.
You wake up. No, you're still on the airplane. You're still on the airplane. You wake up because you have arrived and you slept that whole way. Like,
you've arrived in Narita Airport.
Yes.
Okay, you have landed. Got it.
Right. So here, not to be as
first, you have to go through customs.
Yes, and they walk you through it.
Make sure you didn't bring any Sudafed with you.
Yours and your Thumberonis. Typical airplane stuff. Now.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you semi-planned this trip. But you also want to immerse yourself, trying to use Japanese, etc., etc. So that's kind of our intent with the prompt is like, what can you actually use? What's going to be useful for you? I'm trying to think back to like my first trip and what.
I was so lost.
Yeah.
I had to find a
so first things first, we're going to talk about money. Actually, probably not that. So the Japanese currency is called yen.
In English.
Yes.
You don't pronounce the Y in Japanese.
Correct. Obviously, its amount will vary depending on what you exchange it from, but
roughly, it changes, but roughly 100 yen is like $1.
Yes.
That's not the exact change rate, but if you can kind of think about it as that, like we have dollar stores here, they have kyakuen stores there. So
yeah.
If that helps you,
your decimal, and that kind of helps you figure out how much things are. So let's say you want to get a beef bowl. You want to get some gyudon. So we're going to do beef bowl, which is gyudon.
What was that place called?
There was a couple, but the one I'm thinking of is Sukiya.
Yeah, Sukiya. Yeah. That's what I was trying to remember.
Yeah.
So you're going to go to the Sukiya in the airport.
You're going to get some... It doesn't look quite like bacon, but it's like strips of meat, and they're delicious.
Very, very thinly sliced beef. And then onions as well. Nice caramelized onions.
Oh.
Delish.
You can do whatever kind of onions you want. Beef bowl. Okay.
There's a restaurant here called Machi Ramen, and they do really good gyudon.
That sounds great.
FYI, I get it literally all the time. So much that DoorDash is like, you really love this place. No, like, shut up.
So when you go to order, whether you go to get gyudon or you go to get McDonald's, they'll ask you what you want. And they ask it super, super polite. So
what is it called? Like go. Oh my God, I'm forgetting it.
Ochumon.
Ochumon wa nan desu ka?
Ochumon wa nan desu ka? So one form they can ask you. So we're going to have, what do we want to call them? The merchant, waiter, service people. I'm going to give them a little hat.
They always wear hats.
Yep. Need a smaller brush. It's like a little chef hat. A little chef. And it's not centered. It's not mono. We're just gonna write in hiragana since that's what we're learning. Chumon wa nan desu ka? Or some variation of this.
Like nan desu ka? Yeah.
Oh, probably can't read yellow. I will fix that. We'll do it in light orange. What is your order? Now, if you're at a restaurant that has numbered items and you panic, just point at the number. They'll figure it out.
They do that a lot.
Yep.
Especially in these fast food kind of restaurants and stuff. They'll have number orders, just like we do here.
Yep. And if you respond with an answer, let's say you want the gyudon, do us in green. Of course, there's like different toppings, but we're staying basic, okay? We're staying basic.
We won't give you my expensive Kokoichi's order.
Gyudon. Oh my gosh.
That's the advantage.
You could say kudasai, but you guys are going to be the most polite people ever. So beef bowl, please. So when you're ordering anything or asking for anything, does not hurt to say onegai shimasu or kudasai after the item, just to be polite. They're going to be polite to you, so be polite to them. And then they'll tell you 99 yen, 99 yen, blah, 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 this. So,
220円です。
oopsie, that's not my orange. There we go. So if it was, so we'll have to do numbers. We're going to have to do numbers maybe today, or at least some numbers. Probably 1 through 10. We should probably do 1 through 10. So if it's 500, let's say it's $5, so we go 100. And this, and you hand over the money. Okay, so simple conversation, right? Oopsie, I didn't do that in the right color. Translation is in that one. Okay. Because you guys are probably going to have to eat. No matter what happens over there, you're probably going to have to eat.
In theory.
And even though in the Japanese culture, pointing with one finger is not great, I'm sure they're not going to take offense just because you did it, pointing at their food. Because generally when you're gesturing the way, it's kind of like the same Disney rule. You gesture with an open hand. But just don't stress yourself out if you point at food when you're ordering. Should be fine. So I guess we can do a new one for numbers.
Like,
since you'll need it for money, you'll need it for maybe train stuff, like how many stops or like time. So we're gonna do some numbers. Numbers. One. Copy and paste you. Yeah. All right. So what do we got to say about some numbers?
We got to say 1, 2, 3 is ichi ni san. Ichi ni what? Ichi ni san. Ohio means good morning. That's my favorite one. Arigato, thank you. Now we're nearly done. Thank you, Big Bird in Japan.
All right, so we've got one. Oops, that's it. Brushy, 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 brushy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll do 100 and maybe we'll do 1,000 as well, because that's like your $10 stuff. Who are you? Okay. So there's the kanji, but there's also the pronunciation for us to go over. So I will write out the hiragana with the pronunciation and then just the kanji, I guess. So we'll go, oops, too fat. It makes it harder to write. There we go. Ichi.
Ichi. Ni.
3. Oopsie. Technically have 2 pronunciations.
5, 6. You're doing shichi? Okay. 7 or shichi?
Yeah.
8, 9, Oops.
We're just gonna do both. Dang it.
We have a lot.
Is it cute or is it cute?
Cute. 10 100
Oh, yeah, that's right.
1000
Okay, so we're gonna add in the alternates here. Nana for 7 and Shi 4. And since I don't know if y'all were practicing your hiragana, we're gonna write down the pronunciations for you anyway.
You should have been.
Should have.
We're very strict
in
teachers.
a playlist now.
That is true.
For you guys.
Where did my review go?
Oops. I always do that when I write the English for the G. Just make it look the same. Alrighty. So we did these because these are ones you'll typically see, and I think I will just add one more for man, because while that's hopefully more money than you'll need to spend in one go, you'll see how much things cost.
Mm-hmm.
Over here. Brushy, brushy. This is month. Okay, and then their kanji components. We have ichi is a single line, ni is 2 lines, san is 3 lines.
Those are the
4
3
lines.
ones. Easiest ones you'll get, and then everything else goes to hell.
Gets special. Oopsie. And ugly. Chichi. Huh?
You got this.
Eh? Does it look like... Are?
Are? Are?
今日は何だったっけ
It looks kind of like ka.
だよね。あ、
ね。
あ、ちゃう。
With a little curve at the end.
あ
Draw ka.
違う。Oh, 違う。
But like instead of the curve going in, the curve goes out.
Ah.
Yeah.
I don't remember. 100は、あれ、これじゃない違う。
そう。100. Oh, wait.
あ、違
Hold
う。
on. That suddenly looks weird.
あ、100、
Like it's close. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, Nichi. Underneath is Nichi.
Nichi?
So you have the top right and instead it's Nichi. So.
そうだね。これはそんなに大きくはない。
そんなに大きくない。
線はこれ。万は、あれ、5と違う。
5と見たい。
見たいけど違う。あ、これね。これ
そうと思う。ちょっとチェックします。
これですか
Do you have it flat top? Hold on. Yeah. Okay. You're good. There you go. Yeah, make that guy a little bit longer and you're good.
There we go. Okay, now that we scrolled through that, that's how you'll see the numbers written in Japanese. So pronunciations are there. Certain pronunciations do change when you combine them with hyaku. Like when you get to the higher numbers, it's not like the number totally changes. It's just like the voice. It'll become a voiced syllable when you're combining it.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, if we want to do 20, let's say we do ni hyaku. Oh my god, ugly. Ni hyaku.
So 200 instead of 20.
Mm-hmm.
Like
versus 300 becomes a voiced syllable.
Mm-hmm.
Examples. Or
600. A lot of times when things end with the ku sound, you'll end up with a small su, and it changes the whole morpheme. 600. 800.
That would be this in.
Mm-hmm.
And so on and so forth. It's really with what? 3, 6, 8.
Yeah, that's about it.
3, 6, and 8.
3, 6, and 8 are the ones that really change things.
I'll put a star here.
On the flip side, other ones change. So like depending on your counter, because counters are insane in Japan. There's so many. There's so many that there's a game show of people guessing what the correct counter is for native speakers. Okay. Yep. There's a full-on game show. Mm-hmm.
I don't have room for my warning.
Hi, be careful. Good warning.
Yeah, be careful. So yeah, with money, you'll typically see things like hyakuen, so it'll be 100 yen, sen-en, which is 1,000 or like $10-ish.
Ichiman.
And then, yeah, ichiman, so it'll be like $100 or and so on and so forth. So you can see it written out like something super expensive would be like 2万5 oh,
To be fair, Go and 5 look very similar.
Go sen 600. This is a probably an obnoxious.
621 yen.
Yes. And then the end sign is actually that, which I probably should have drawn for you guys. And
or you'll just see the actual numbers followed by the end sign.
Exactly. You'll just see 2, 5, that. Or that.
And that's about $256, yo. Really more like $300 probably with the exchange rate. But yeah.
Yep. So you'll see your numbers written different ways. So that's a pretty good introduction to them for y'all. Definitely feel free to leave questions, or if you want us to go through each of the special pronunciations of just regular counters like you would see with money, you can always do that in a lesson.
Yep. There's a few common counters that we can definitely go over.
Yeah. But in general, like you will see the numbers like up here, like at a cash register or whatever. It's not you'll probably never see it written like that.
Yeah. Not unless you're taking like a TOEFL test.
That's more of just testing you.
Yeah.
But you'll see this. So you can count it out that way. Again, pointing. All of us have a phone now, so translations and Google Maps.
Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy. Cool gamer. Any questions?
Today's that kind of day, I guess.
Yeah.
We all sleepy. I'm so sleepy.
Add some worksheets.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Worksheets.
Worksheets.
Cool.
I hope nobody thought it was at 9 o'clock and didn't show up.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, these ones are always done at 6.
Pretty quickly.
That's what I always do. So, 'tis on them if they don't.
Yep, and they can rewatch it. I don't know what you were planning to do. I suppose we can end the stream and figure out what we're doing.
Sure.
Cool beans. All right, guys.
I cannot decide what though. So yeah.
Find J-dramas to watch. We can recommend some stuff.
Hani Oridango.
Denchel Toko.
Hanakimi.
I'm sure there's more recent ones too.
My Boss, My Hero. Goksen.
Oh yeah, My Boss, My Hero. That's so fun.
Ones that are real. I have so many.
Yes.
Hi.
So there's your homework. Review hiragana. That way, when we're adding in some more stuff to hello, Jess.
Hi. You missed the whole lesson.
You missed it, but it's here forever, so you can always rewatch us.
Yeah.
Practice your hiragana, guys. Try to get some
now your katakana.
And add in your katakana. Listening practice is key.
Yoku kite.
I know we'll have to do like conversation stuff here.
We'll do our own scripted conversation. Yeah. We'll do those listening exercises. It'll be perfect. Cool
beans, guys. All right. Well, thanks for sweeping in. For those who hung out for a little bit. I don't know if we possibly will be streaming or if we're just gonna go do our own thing after this. So stay tuned. If you don't see us in the next 15 minutes, then we'll see you guys tomorrow for Creative Commons Monday. Might do it at 7.
Okay.
Keep an eye out.
Sounds good.
All right. So, Johnny, bye-bye.